Hello everyone, it is Anthony Gamer here, and today you are going to watch me playing Granny the Shop. We are going to continue this game once again, as I have practiced a lot of times on easy mode, and right now I have finally discovered some puzzles that we have to discover. So without further ado, let's accept the game, but I might going to make the previous video to be unlisted due to the event of failure. So we're gonna start off with the introduction. A Granny 3 mod by DSL. Get ready to explore fully refreshed mansion of Granny and Grandpa, which got rebuilt into shop. There's also new 2 major locations and remade outside areas, puzzles, and items, and lots of fun. Enjoy. Okay, I did not enjoy it that much before because I got stuck a lot of times. And also I have realized that this game or this mod had removed the practice mode. Why is that the reason of us can't even do on practice way? Well, there might be lots of throwbacks considering new items replacement and blah blah blah. Okay, without further ado, let's just play the game. I'm just gonna turn off the music so we can play the game freely. Explore everything carefully and make your way to the outside. Take attention to everything, some stuff can be shot. You can use the kitchen to cook more ammo for your slingshot, which is stoves. Before you shoot the crow, make sure you're not too close. You might need to unlock some doors from the other side. If the zebra vase gets stuck, shoot it. Well, I think I managed to get that vase from that one point where it got stuck on the middle part, and I still managed to get it from my bare hand. So I think it's not really that necessary if we have to shoot it, but if it's so stuck, then sure we have to do it. So alright, so the game we're starting off with us in the warehouse or the ware shop, being as a cashier, and someone's outside keep shooting whatever that he's been doing. And you know who is that? Because I already told you the subject, who is Grandpa. As I played the game in the previous video, it took me about an hour, even though I haven't even managed to beat the game. But once I got a little further, now I know what kind of things that I should do. But I will still stay on playing on easy. I would not trust to play Granny 3 or like any other mods that dedicated to the 3rd chapter on normal mode. That would just make things even hard for me. Especially when their spawning duration is a little too short for us to discover more stuff, especially now that everything got remastered into new stuffs. Grandpas here, however, have the ability to teleport from outside to the inside, just like Slendrina's mother when she was in the forest with her daughter Slendrina. That's just weird to having that ability, you know. Alright, so first of all, we got stuck in the jail cell. As you can see, there's no lockpick there, but there is a passageway that we can go. Seems like it's empty, but it is not for a while because there is a secret passage that leads us to the neighbor of our jail cell. Okay, this shouldn't be too long now. I hope so. I think the time where I played the game on practice way, it's also kind of long. I'm not sure how the developer managed to get it over within 12 minutes. This just makes me a little confused on how is that possible. Okay, first we're gonna grab one of the dough which on the table. Secondly, we are going to take the other dough which is here. But first, let's take the wood so we can get more doughs. The wood is in the cabinet. This is the first preset, which is very lucky of me that it is going to stay like this. Well, there's a technique. There's a secret way to get this to happen every time, you know. Okay, weapon key. Weapon key is behind the shelf, as they have mentioned before. And she would always be start off from this side, but I don't expect her to just come inside and, you know, just quickly destroying me. So we're gonna let her to come to this way. And we're gonna play run the routes like that, And then we're gonna quickly go to the living room and get slingshot. Yeah. Then we're gonna eliminate her. Not that hard. I just shot it twice. I don't know why that happened, but I shot it twice. Probably because I tapped it twice as well. Okay, secondly, we're gonna bring the firewood upstairs, but before that, just need to get the slingshot as fast as we can. I know there is no more those, but there's still a chance. If we could get this firewood into its place before Grandpa notices us, then we'll be fine. There he is. Shh, we're gonna cook some doughs. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take all of these. And later, once we got the slingshot and then get back up here, he's gonna be humiliated and getting destroyed. Hey Grandpa, you little old man, you are no deserve to hold that gun like that. You are done. You are done. Okay, now secondly, we use this shotgun to shoot this, and you see that skeleton over there? Maybe we can shoot it from there, but I'm not gonna waste too much ammo because this gun should also be used for the crow from this range. Okay, after that we're gonna get the coin and then quickly go downstairs before both Granny and Grandpa manage to get up into this market that's definitely so messy. Probably a bit fan of messy. And a big opposition of Ronaldo. Alright, now that we have gotten the bone key, everything is different, so you don't get the ticket. You don't need to have to deal with the robot. However, much more immersive puzzles. Which is why I also played this on easy. It is going to be so complex, and I would not going to like it to play on normal mode. Okay, there are many of skeletons, so we could pretty much only use one more time of the shotgun. If we are good enough, we can probably survive only once. If we're good enough. Okay. Now that we are in here, it's time to shoot this. I did not notice this before. Why are you picking me like that? You wanna get headshot? Die here. Yeah, just threw away. Like so. Okay, say goodbye to the gun. I will try my best to get this done a little faster. Okay, waking up. Good. And then we're gonna unlock the other door that we have seen from the bathroom. There are two doors. You can choose which one that you desire. I'll choose this one because this is the closest. And we're gonna go back upstairs and try ourselves to get more items. This time I'm gonna try to speed run. I would not gonna waste too much time like before. You can watch that video on the unlisted playlist. I might going to make that unlist. Okay, Slendrina just appeared out of nowhere. Okay. There you go. The safest way in order to get down into the kitchen. Granny's going that way, so I will go to this way. There you go. We're going through the opposition. You chose Messi, then I'll choose Ronaldo. Isn't that fair? Isn't it weird that someone just mentioned me about the FC Barcelona thing? Oh no, Manchester. You'd think. Yeah, probably. I do like Messi. I do like them both. They both have these awesome quotes. One with shoo and one with you probably would hear that. Okay. Now, one more thing that you have to be mindful about is do not underestimate these. You still need to get these on, all of them. So we have done 2, and the other one would be on like the other side of the place. Seriously, it has been about 9 minutes, and how is this possible? I'm doing my speed run, you know? Here's the XL coconut, which I do get it now. Why they have to enlarge the coconut in order to fit bigger stuff inside. because it doesn't make sense when you try to cut a small coconut, then it came out with a big, ginormous bridge crank. That would not going to make sense, right? Okay, put them on here. Yeah, that makes totally sense. Okay, bridge crank. Wait, where's Grandpa? Is he gave up? You know, that's good. Let him just go and do whatever he desire. I'll just follow him up behind. Hopefully Granny would not interrupt the mission. There you go. Secret mission. Granny's the secret mission. Do not take the idea. Okay. Now we'll wait for this to go down, and we now have our opportunity to go to the front yard of the Granny's shop. Granny's shop. And then the leaf just came down because it is apparently fall season. Somebody's been speed limiting. Alright. We are now back into the house. I'm trying to go get my slingshot, and also I need to figure out where I dropped my slingshot. Let me think. Okay, I know. It's the place where I got the shotgun, which is here. This is the first spot that I've gotten my shotgun. Afterwards, we go downstairs and unlock more doors. Great. This is awesome task. Nothing's really going our way so far. Okay, let's open this. More shortcut, the better the result. Okay, now we're gonna break this and then go inside and get the crowbar. You don't see anything here, it's just a bullet. One single-handed bullet. Okay, secondly, you have to go through this path. You might have to be careful because I've been into that hole a lot of time in my practice way. You have to break down the planks from one of the warehouse. I need this, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your help. It is very, very appreciative. Okay, I don't think this was here before. These green marks. Is it just me, or I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, I'm going to put this up here first. Awesome. Now we're gonna quickly go back inside before Granny notices us. I know she's right over there. Okay. Now we're gonna go. We're gonna go and straight down to the... Actually, we could just go back up there. There's one more box that we have to open. Okay. I think I know how to do this. We can go on loop in this part. Come here. There you go, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Now I'm gonna go to this way, and you got tricked. Kinda like the same way how you tricked me. Okay? It's just not Granny herself, but also the other rest, including the modders. They have done their things very well. Uh-oh. Was that Grandpa? Was that Grandpa? Don't notice me. Do not notice me. Shh. Okay. I don't think they notice me. So I'm going to open this. Okay, nothing we can see on the cabinets. Grandpa's searching the bathroom. He is mirroring himself. Okay, very nice. You know, people would say that you are so handsome. Back on your 80s, you were like the most handsome man that you could ever find in high school. No doubt that Grandpa would be so eager to look at himself again 20 years later, or 60 years later, in the mirror. Because he's just narcissistic. Okay, I should not have went to this path, but you know, it's fine. I think this is like another longer path. But it has taken me 14, 15 minutes. How on earth does they can they could do this on 12 minutes? It is very, very surprising. Okay, after we have done all of those, we don't need a crowbar. The crowbar would just stay right next to Slendrina's, baby spot. Okay, although, yeah, that's the most major problem. We're just gonna go around here, act like there was nothing. Actually, Granny's gonna come up anyway, so I'm just gonna go through this path instead. Okay. Nobody. It is still very strange how they can actually extend the whole layout of the subway. They could pretty much make a copy. It is exquisite. So yeah, when the time where this game came out and I first time played the game, I always kind of wanted for the awaiting for another Slendrina mods by them, because I think that's like the best projects by them so far. For Granny, I mean, it's alright. It doesn't give me that much hype than Slendrina's. So yeah, just need to be careful. Okay, we got the train key, which we definitely need it later. Also, where is the skeleton go? Solemnly, it was fell down here, wasn't it? Grandpa, don't know this. Yeah, it is very strange how it's not there. I'm kind of concerned about the spot for the vase, Grandpa's vase. Talk about Grandpa, there he comes. Hopefully it doesn't stuck on the roof though. I hope that wasn't the case. Okay, we'll go back down. Hello? Alright, we're going back to this room. A very strange looking room that has a box right at the end of the hallway, which also gave us a good item. Oh no, is it getting closer? He's mirroring himself again. What the world? Why does Grandpa always does that? As if that he's the most handsome out of all of the dudes in this world. Oh no, Granny. Are you serious? Where are you even gonna go? Okay. She's going down. Okay. Go that way. Okay. Then we'll install it if I can. Oh, oops. Okay, installed it. Right, very good. Very good. She's coming back again. Can you get here further? Oh, that's why. How do I do this? What do you think it's... Okay, that's the most appropriate way. Just wait for her to forget where I have been. No. Why you go to that direction? Okay then. Wait, where is she? Does she just forget about me again? I think so. Okay, let's just go on this wire. I know she noticed me, but that doesn't mean that she can get here. I mean, she has to go through the harder way. Just click once, then you'll get the vase. Look at the vase. It is awesome. It is miraculous. And what is that right over there? Is that another vase? Let's find out. Okay, slowly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slowly. But doesn't mean that you have to interrupt me. Okay, what is that? Train key. Train key. Okay, train key. No grandpa. No sleeping grandpa. Good. Now I can put this in the water bucket. It's not a bucket. It's a bascom. Or maybe. I don't know. But there's the gun. Grandpa still hasn't noticed the gun that was right over there. But I'm still concerned about the other vase. It is gone. I'm truly would be disappointed if it's just stuck on the roof. And then there's like no way that you can get it. Let me just check. Oh, well that I'm gonna bring this. So where was the roof? Where was the roof? Oh yeah, I actually turned on the fuse now, so I think I can turn on the whole electricity. Okay, be careful. Very nice. The problem is that you cannot go even further to the top roof. There was nothing on there. Here you got nothing. Here you just see the robot. And nothing else. Okay, but is there something in this part? No. What about here? Nothing. Wait a second. No, that was nothing. Okay. Okay then. Okay, back with this weird room. So I shot the skeleton right about here. And I don't know where it went afterwards. I did not see the skeleton at all. I hope it just doesn't just missing. If so, you all have to fix this. Uh-oh. We're just gonna let her go do her own thing. No need violence. When she doesn't do anything to you, then it's all good. Okay. Now here we can get the stepper. Right to the left. And as I have read from the instructions in the Discord, they mentioned that in order to get the teddy, you have to go on this platform. They didn't say it directly in the text though. I just figured it out by myself by using the stepper. Although Granny is kind of in a very inappropriate place. So I'm gonna close that. And you need to face this way. Okay, a little closer. Okay. Okay, this is not how it's supposed to be, but I am so concerned that she's gonna come up and chase after me, like so. This is not how we're supposed to cooperate. Okay. Slendriness is being annoying in this whole route. Okay, Grandpa? Surely he would not just came from there. Okay, this is not how I did before. Okay, I need to know where Grandpa first. Give me back the stepper. What I did is like this. It didn't balance. What the world? Balance it up. This is not a moving simulator. Yeah. Guess that's good. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Now here, you'll need to go right to that roof. on top of that roof. You'll need to go down. It may break your ankle, but at least we can access more place. There's a Teddy. There is that Teddy. I did not eliminate Grandpa, so that is going to make things so hard. Nevertheless, Grandpa and Granny is so slow. They are slower than us, so there's no doubt that we can outrun them. Okay, they haven't reached to this side. Great. Although slingshot, don't know. There it is. Okay, we all need to know the Grandpa's location. Grandpa doesn't approach. Okay, he's right above. So, I'm going to eliminate Grandpa by putting this on his head. Okay, I'm not sure about Granny, but we're gonna eliminate this part. Okay, Granny. Granny. Granny's not here. We'll just go through this way. Great, I'm so concerned about that other vase. I don't know where it went. It's supposed to be on that place where you go across through that barrier on, with the car on the river. It's supposed to be on that side, but it's not there. Okay, we'll bring this Teddy and get the electric switch, because I know that would Slendrina gonna give us. Yeah. Now you won't bother me anymore. Now give me what I want. Oh, you have sickened me, and it will be very bad. After we got this electric switch, we have to focus on getting the other vase. We have to explore each side of the house to see where the vase has landed. I'm just so wish that it's not. Wait, what? Was that? Was that a bell? That I heard? It's mysterious. It's supposed to landed. Hold on. It's supposed to be landed here. Because the skeleton were over there, I think. But it seems like it is not there. This is terrifying. Don't make me restart all of this. I would not going to tolerate this at all. See, I don't see it. And there's like a huge camera. What the world? Oh no. This is going to be worse. Yeah, put the last one. Now it has making the noise. The vase. I think that's the last thing that we have to find. Wait. There's that broken hole. We got to find that place. We have to find the vase. But we have to eliminate these people. Because they're the one who's in the way. Literally. Okay, checking. It is not there. Where is Grandpa either way? Wait. I just need to know that vase, where it has located. No, this is a big problem. A very big problem. Oh, that's the broken roof. Not that type. I don't know which side of the house. Would it land here? I kinda hope so. But it doesn't. Man, where is it? I got to find a vase. I got to find a vase. And what are you looking at? There's nothing to watch here. Why is the stepper like that? Who dared to make the stepper like that? Who dare touch my stepper? Ooh, you will pay for what you have done. And you will pay because you have made that one item missing. This is not funny. This is not entirely funny and comedic. Been doing this so long, and now you gotta take away that one thing that's very required to finish this. It is supposed to be here. It is supposed to be here. Where is it? Underwater? Is it really going that far? Now this is not correct. If it's just land to another landslide, or like in that place, you have to tell me where it is. It's gone. It's gone. Why are you doing this? Why on earth do they code it like this? You going down. Ah, this is bad news. Oh, this is bad news. This is an absolute bad news. Yep, it's already filled up and I cannot cut the video. Yikes. Yeah, it is gone. It is gone. It is not in here area. Unless we have to check every single step. Maybe in this area. Maybe it flew to here. Who knows? I don't see any skeletons. So it is not there. not there as well. Great. This is awesome. Awesome. I think you just got out from the map. Well, that's one job. You did tell us to not shoot at the crow at the very near range, but you never told us to never shoot the skeleton in the head. Because at that point, you won't find yourself the skeleton. It has been taken too much power and it just landed through that way. I don't think it's even in the underwater. If so, then it should have spawned on the land again. Like, watch this. It's gonna land on the land later on. It's just on different place. But it's still going to be spotted. Unlike this. This is the worst attempt ever. Why is it so unlucky? Every time I played Granny 3, it has to be so unlucky. Which is also another reason that I prefer Slendrina mods after all, and not Granny mods. Too crucial. Well, I'm just gonna end it here. I might going to continue on tomorrow, or maybe on the same day, if there's a time. So we're just gonna stop it here, and that is all for today's video. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. This is me playing Granny 3 mod, Granny the Shop. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to download this, I'll leave in the description, and also the creators. Overall, I would say you need to put more warning, or else this would happen. But yeah, that's all for today's video. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in another Horror Games. Bye bye.